Happy birthday, Libra. It's your Cosmic Auntie. This is going to be your monthly reading. I'm recording it for October, but it could honestly find you at any time. Tarot timing works in its own neat way. So however this video found you and whenever it found you, I'm just happy you're here, Libra. It's lovely to chat with you. I am recording this in your season, and it's always nice to be in Libra season. If you've had your birthday already, I hope that it's been wonderful, and if it's coming up, I hope it's great, because you're great, Libra. So I have like the most interesting imagery to share with you that I received when I was meditating into your energy, preparing the cards. And I'll just because I think I'm just gonna jump into the cards, because I really, after I share it with you, of course, just want to know more, I guess. So the imagery I received was, it went fast to like a little yellow flower, and then it went flashed to a image, like a visual of a bag of flour. So a flower, a yellow flower, and then a bag of flour. And I was like, so I mean, two different things that sound the same, and I had to ask like for clarification. So maybe that's an important, you know, kind of note to take in this this visual. I don't know if you may be in finding yourself in circumstances where you're confused and, you know, needing to ask more questions, needing to get clarification. If there's, you know, two different things that sound the same, like how are you supposed to know which one is which without asking for more clarification? So that could be something that you may be, that may resonate with you in some way. That was something that kind of came up for me when I was reflecting on the visual. Yeah, so you may be finding yourself in circumstances where you're finding you need to get more clarification, and there may be also instances where you're needing more clarification from yourself as well, right? Like, you may feel a certain thing, and it could mean two different things but feel the same or something. Checking in with yourself and asking yourself why, you know, what. You're so good at stuff like that. You're very investigative. You're very good at this. You are a Libra. You are the scales. You are justice. You know, you are a seeker of truth. You want to weigh out the options. You want to explore the options, weigh them out. You want to gather all the information. So this could be a, you know, also just an invitation from your archetype as well, Libra, to yourself and for the rest of us in your season, to really explore oneself, explore a situation if you're finding yourself confused. And it's okay to need more information, especially to understand. So let's just jump in and see what's going on, Libra. So I'm using the Deviant Tarot deck this month for October, and Old Trusty Lightworker Oracle at the end, okay? So Libra. What's going on with this flower and then this flower? Okay. Libra, where did it go? There it is. All right, so we got the Nine of Swords, Libra. That's right there. The Nine of Swords. So there is like an energy here of anxiety and stress, and yeah, confusion, tossing and turning and chewing one's fingertips. Nine of Swords is, yeah, the energy of sleepless nights, that energy of tossing and turning, feeling fear, worry. Oh my gosh, right? Like literally biting your fingernails, having like this notion of like something on your back, you know, just this like pressure, this gnawing feeling I heard. So okay, if you're finding this resonating with you, more information is always okay. I'm gonna come back to that. And if you've tried that and you haven't been able to, you know, be met in that way, turn in those answers that will be able to assist you within yourself as well, because sometimes we can't always get the closure that we need or deserve. And wherever you are with that, you know, like tuning in with yourself, you're able to provide yourself that closure. And to investigate the information, the emotional information that you were receiving from yourself. Because this card, like, it's also cycling thoughts as well, and just like paralysis, like literally freezing that energy. So whatever has happened, because I also get the sense, Libra, that if you're resonating with this, something has hurt, something has happened to cause confusion and fear, and, you know, has resulted in doubt and anxiety, and there's something else I'm trying to say, but I just can't find the words. It's also like this feeling of, yeah, with anxiety, like you can go over and over and over a situation trying to find, you know, fault or reason as to like what happened, or something shocked you and created a certain kind of distrust. Like anxiety is a natural response to protect us, but it can get out of hand. So if you can, it's okay to ask for more information. It's certainly important to ask for more information from yourself and investigate yourself. Investigate these places that are, you know, gnawing at you. There's something that's gnawing at you, like haunting, like there's something gnawing in the energy, kind of, yeah, like haunting, like something just kind of like, and it's dreading. Like this card also kind of brings in an energy of dread. And going back to the flower and the flower, if there's some sort of manipulation here too, you could be experiencing manipulation if you resonate with this energy as well, because it makes you question yourself, right? And again, if you are asking for more information and you're not met, and it's still like confusing, and there's things that are just like really like stressing you out, Libra, you're not alone, okay? Find the people that you do trust, you do feel at home with, to be with them. Something came out here. Okay, yeah, strength. You are so strong, and you are so brave, And I also get the sense that there's places within yourself, places that, I don't know, like have carried with you from past experiences that maybe have had a gnawing effect. Like maybe, you know, as you're going to bed and your anxiety brings up, you know, that thing you said, like, you know, 8 years ago, and it like stresses you out in some way, because anxiety can be like that. I sense you becoming very much more aware and I heard making friends with those places. And you don't have to be best friends, but they're parts of you, you know, in your experience. And in order to take the power away from them, you bring your awareness to them, Libra. And you have a powerful awareness. You have a powerful, beautiful mind. And what has happened here with the you know, Nine of Swords, and what has you know, come to fruition in order to create this kind of energy is not your fault. If you've been hurt and manipulated or confused, those places where you've been confused, or those places where you've made a mistake, but it's in the past and you've like survived, you've made it, you've moved forward, even though anxiety might bring you back to these places. Strength is about being present with those places and ripping the freaking mouth open on them, you know? Like, I'm not scared of you anymore. Because what happened, especially if you've been hurt, harmed, manipulated, when this kind of, you know, this card comes out, like this is questioning yourself, this is worry, this is stress, this is like sleepless nights. This could be in your relationships, this could be at work, this could just, it's just a feeling, like, how can you not be experiencing this feeling right now in this time that we are all alive? It is intense, it is hard, and it is confronting, and the places that like we have to face, like, and that's brought up in us as individuals is overwhelming. And Libra, going back to that invitation, right, like at the beginning when it comes to the flower, and maybe this is also an invitation from Libra, the Libra archetype, to investigate these places and, you know, access this wellspring of strength during this time, and finding this like fortitude Wow, Libra. Because yeah, it is intense. Everything, you know, it's intense times. Life is raw. Life is sometimes so and you could be doing, you know, minding your own business and having the best boundaries in the world, and someone will still like try and mess with you, or it just happens. It happens, and it sucks. It's not your fault. Like I said, like you could have the best boundaries in the world, and someone will make the choice. And to learn how to, you know, kind of separate someone else's actions and you as a person is a tricky thing. It takes time. It takes a lot of strength, courage to look at the challenging beasts of the deep in each one of us that come up in challenging circumstances. Because again, there's an element of confusion here, Libra. There's an element of needing, clarification and being a bit confused with two things that sound the same. How are you supposed to know which one is which without knowing more information? And if someone is not able to meet you in that, it is challenging and even brings up more confronting sensations. And I encourage you to keep investigating yourself, okay? With the strength, like, keep investigating, getting all the information and integrating and just understand, Libra. You as a energy, Libra energy is so tuned in with the other. That is, they're saying Libra, the other, and then the opposite sign is Aries, I am. And the way they, clasp in the middle there, like, is that we are all individuals within relationship. And the people that we are in relationship with are also individuals within relationship. And that access the scales. And I feel like there's themes here of really reflecting and remembering oneself and separating from another's actions, and I guess healing. And it's such an intense birthday reading, Libra. I hope that it's helpful in some way. What happened here? Okay, this might be too many. Oh, that's not as many as I thought. Okay, so we've got the Four of Swords, we've got Temperance, the Chariot, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so this is really beautiful, Libra. The Four of Swords is about rest and restoration. It's about healing, literally. That is where I left off, because the energy is just, like, I just want you to know how brave and how strong you are, even though you may be feeling like you're tossing and turning at night, you're awake at night and something's stressing you out, something's weighing on you, gnawing at you, reflecting on everything you've done, and anxiety, or like analyzing everything that you've done, experiencing lots of thought traps in a busy mind, rethinking, like there might be what ifs, shoulda, woulda, couldas, and all of this energy, because something has been confusing and you've lacked the amount of the right information to understand clearly. And again, if someone is not able to meet that, the only thing that you can do is tune into yourself. If someone is able to meet that, it's important to tune into yourself as well. But if we don't always get the closure needed, and this is what I sense with this energy, is because like when things have loose ends in some way, the Nine of Swords pops up because the brain wants to understand. And this Strength card is all about bringing awareness to again, I want to see these beasts of the deep, because like, look at this card, but they're ripping its mouth open. Like, they're like, I want to see right inside. So I feel like there's an element of curiosity and yes, strength with what you are receiving as emotional information. And so when it comes to healing, it takes time. It's not linear. There's going to be lots of diversity within the healing process, and because you're a diverse, person, a diverse being. And there's going to be different ways that that there'll be to honor the different sensations you're experiencing, even when they're challenging, right? Like, and there's release, there's integrating certain aspects, there's making, like, friends with the challenging side of things, because these are places where you've been hurt and where you're crying out. And what would you say to another Libra? Like, this is so important for Libra and Libra energy. What would you say to another if they were to tell you how confused and hurt that they are, and how much is coming up, and like how intense, and like just how much there's struggle, but you're meeting that struggle, Libra, and keep healing, keep alchemizing, and alchemizing your energy with rest as well as movement, because we have the Four of Swords, so themes of healing, restoration, taking time out. If that's something that you feel like you need, it's okay to take time out. Also, this is your birthday month. This is your season. If you need time, and even if it's like, even if it's this 5 minutes, I don't know, however you can fit it into your schedule, take time. Because Temperance is this like very gentle and curious energy. Temperance is the alchemist. There's also a notion of feeling divinely protected. Okay, like whatever has happened, and however you're feeling, and whatever anxiety you're experiencing, and how, all the things we just talked about, this investigation, the getting all the information needed is assisting in the inner standing here. And using that elixir to alchemize with the action that I sense here that is being taken towards feeling better and feeling that sense, your love, your energy, your emotions, just feeling whole again and showing up for yourself. Like, there's just I sense you showing up for yourself. And really connecting back to that self-love, falling in love with yourself again, Libra. There's a sense of really falling in love with yourself. Even with all of like the things maybe coming up at this time, like that thing that maybe you missed to do, or like one time you made a mistake, like that hurtful thing that person said, or that situation, that breakup, that relationship, that workplace, the places you have been hurt and harmed, and it's been shocking, and it's shook you to your core, and the places that it is bringing you back to, and you're ripping the mouth open on those things. You're seeking to understand out of this love, out of this desire to heal, like, and I'm proud of you. And I really sense this deep, like, radical sense of self-love. It's just so beautiful, and I feel like there's these really fresh, exciting, new opportunities rushing in with the Page of Wands. Wow, Libra. It was just the Libra new moon, and it was really deep and powerful as well. Really, really examining, like inviting us to examine our, you know, role in connections, our relationships, the things that have occurred, the things that we've learned, what we want to bring into a relationship that is, you know, positive and negative, like being really real with yourself, right? And Libra is like, right, the seeker of truth, justice, these virtues, these, you know, and wants to access all the information needed in order to move forward and make a decision. This is where Libra like gets like known for, oh, you know, Libra can't make a decision, but Libra takes its time to access and investigate and gain the information needed on all sides of things in order to integrate it into a choice, into a decision, into a path. And I really feel that here in this energy, in your energy. And a whole kind of fresh chapter, you know, filled to the brim with new experiences is kind of rushing in, is here with the Page of Wands on this side. The Queen of Cups is also facing this way, and the Chariot is facing the Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands. So I sense within this energy there's themes of like really desiring fresh and new experiences, to take action in life towards things that really bring you joy, that you like, that you love, and to feel like a sense and in connection of love, self-love and community love and family love, and whatever that means to you. Like, you know, I really sense, Libra, you're learning to articulate your own unique experience by really making space for these monsters of the deep bubbling up due to past challenging, painful experiences that leave a residual effect in the psyche. Keep taking time to heal, take extra time, you know. Integrating this healing into motion towards a whole, you know, this beautiful Queen of Cups and Page of Wands. Feeling a real sense of passion and vibrancy, love, you know, this real deep emotional awareness. Like, there's huge amounts of growth themes in these cards. So happy birthday, Libra. Let's do it too. So whether it's a flower or a bag of flour, like, it's okay to ask for more questions from within your circumstances, the things you are interfacing within your environment, or the things within yourself, or both. It's actually important for both, but it might hit on either side a little bit more for you. You may be, experiencing confusion in your dynamics, or you may be really experiencing confusion from the past and pain from the past that's kind of gnawing at you, haunting at you in some way, and there's like a cycle. Again, wherever you find yourself in this, keep bringing your awareness to them and opening that mouth up wide and strong-arming these things and holding space for them within yourself, because whatever we experience that we interface with, there's certain things that it, you know, creates a sensation on the inside, right? Like, and we also can feel certain ways on the inside and have it influence our surroundings, right? That's another Libra thing. So wherever you find yourself in this, keep bringing your awareness to those challenging places, taking the rest that you need, doing the healing work that you need, integrating it, alchemizing it, and you'll get back to your full kind of speed here. And there's these gorgeous, fresh kind of energies full of new adventure and experiences and connections that just come. It's like I just saw a whole bunch of leaves blow in. So okay, let's see here. So 34, so we have hold your center. Have you been rushing out to meet others, trying to bend or accommodate their needs at the expense of your own well-being and inner peace? Now you are to strengthen your own energy, your own boundaries, to find your ground. Firmly place your feet there and do not move. Feel your feet anchoring you like a beautiful tree. Let yourself experience quiet certainty as you hold your center with commitment, courage, and consciousness. Yeah. What a perfect way to conclude this reading. Yeah, you may be needing to really remember like that it's okay to stand in your own energy. And if you're finding yourself, like kept up, stressed out, and meeting other people in their emergencies, like there's some emergencies, you roll up to, but every minor one, like Libra, you are so helpful and you're so good at it. And you could be finding yourself running around and being a little bit like, orbiting around people too much and stressing you out, and feeling the need and the call to stand in your own energy. What does it say here? Now you are to strengthen your own energy, your own boundaries, to find your ground. Firmly place your feet there and do not move. Feel your feet anchoring you like a beautiful tree. Let yourself experience quiet certainty as you hold your center with commitment, courage, and consciousness. That is so true. With the Temperance card here, they're standing in their certainty. They're exploring the different elements in the alchemy here. They are, making moves towards there's making moves towards one's peace and protecting one's energy here. So I hope that if this is something that is helpful to you, if it's validating, it's okay. It's actually healthy to have boundaries, Libra, and to stand your ground in them, and make sure that to have the rest that you need and to take the time that you need to do the things that you need to restore and recharge. Okay, let's do this one and we'll end for this reading. 40, okay, orbs of light. The spiritual worlds are delivering a message to you. You may have already heard it through telepathic reception and mistaken it for your own thought, yet it is inspired by your higher guidance, those spiritual beings that love you without condition. It is an answer to a question and guidance to increase your happiness. Yeah, there's huge themes of like desiring to increase one's happiness and heal and fall in love with oneself more. And like that's like beautiful, Libra. So whatever this answer to a question, it's an answer to a question and guidance to increase your happiness, whatever it is, like you, that's between you and the universe, you and existence. And you deserve all the beautiful things in the world because you bring so much beauty in the world. And by having your own boundaries and standing your ground in them and just doing your own thing and doing things to increase your happiness and sense of well-being and health, that is like your birthright. It doesn't make you any less helpful or available. Just, you don't have to be accessible all the time. And if anything is confusing you or manipulating you and not, you know, providing clarity to the experience and, you know, feeding off the confusion, well, tune into yourself and keep moving towards things that assist in your emotional well-being and your emotional happiness. Just keep making gentle moves towards it, okay? You're not alone. You don't need to heal alone. You certainly do not need to heal alone. That is not healthy for us. Tune into those who feel like home to you, and because they want to hear what you feel. They want to hear from you and know how they can show up for you in the best way possible too, because you deserve it. All right? Okay. I love you very much and happy birthday, and I'll see you next month.